So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. It's time for episode 2 of season 2 of Daryl Dixon. It is so good to have them back on our screens. I think episode 1 was the perfect setup for the season. I loved the pacing, I loved the introduction of new characters, I loved Carol's introduction into it. I'm so excited. As always, the more extended version of this reaction is going up over on Patreon. The link to that's in the description down below. Twitter, Instagram, anywhere that you can find me is also in the description. Let's just go.
I hope the people I care about will be safe and happy. I hope someday this feels like home.
But you know what? The people that he loves could be safe and happy because this kid is presumably immune, right? Given his introduction to the world and his birth and all that. There's something about this kid.
Daryl.
Oh yeah, that's her boyfriend. That's the guy with the Dean Winchester jacket from season 1. I remember him.
Good. And I hope Daryl teaches me how to throw a knife.
Do you hope for Daryl to stay here?
Yeah, he's Daryl Dixon.
Yes, well, I think he misses Carol and the others. Daryl wants to teach me something. It's a surprise.
Why doesn't this guy want Laurent learning how to defend himself? He's like, I can feel my power slipping away and I don't like it. Greenland? Or no, isn't Greenland like really icy and Iceland is really green? Why is he hiding the fact he's a gun? Dude, it's a zombie apocalypse. Most people do. Although that kind of looked like a flare gun.
I got this. You worked on the fuel leak.
He's so fine. I don't know how she's not just incredibly distracted. I'd be like, yeah, go on, you work on the plane. I'm gonna go kill the walkers. And then as I'm aiming at them, I'd be like... Moss walkers. I love that when they give us walkers that are different. They always do that with the Walking Dead shows. Oh. This is so Dad Dixon of him.
Jacinta will make me read Socrates.
Socrates is very entertaining.
Well, out of the three, Socrates, Plato and Aristotle, Socrates is the most entertaining because he's the most original. He had all the original points. Plato copied him and Aristotle copied Plato. So, if you're going to learn any of them, you might as well learn Socrates. Although Plato did have the cool allegory of the cave.
You're not like them at all.
Who am I then?
They're like us.
You're a fun nun.
People make choices for a reason that makes sense to them.
Duh.
Let faith make up the difference. How else do you get on a boat to the other side of the world?
Well, you see, it was kind of an accident and it was a bit messy and I was looking for my friend and France was never really the destination, I don't think. I just, you know what, never mind. Oh, yeah, so true.
You could come with me. Both of you.
I'd already be packing my bags. I'd be packing my bags. Like, so when are we leaving?
Paul's entire life has led to this place.
Maybe that's all it was.
Something to keep you going.
Something that just kept you going.
Hello. Woo!
Who's sitting here?
God bless whoever gave him braces.
How did that do on his face? Someone told you where we are.
How did they know the exact room that Laurent was in? Are they just experts like counters? They saw him at the window one day and they were like, okay, 4 over 85 up. Oh, you've cursed him. You've cursed him. He's gonna die. He's gonna die and Daryl's gonna end up bringing back just the necklace.
Cracking the fuel lines.
Are they gonna want to rob our plane?
Think you can fix it?
Yep.
Yes,
They're gonna want to rob our plane. I don't trust it. It's too picturesque. It's too nice looking. I don't trust it.
What do you have cooking? Just our specialty.
Humans?
Make yourself at home.
I don't want to.
Thank you. The world went to hell. You make it sound so terrible. Maybe the world is trying to heal itself.
Oh God, no! She's one of those. It's
Everyone
nature
love.
taking over. It's natural. Fuck this.
Weren't we already doing that to ourselves?
You saying we deserve this?
Sounds like that's what she's
Feel
saying.
like it's Mother Nature fighting back. Never screw with somebody's mother.
I never fucked no one's mom, and then here Mother Nature is fucking us all. So like, make it make sense.
Why don't you want some help? Sure.
Psycho energy.
If it were my kid and there was a chance, it all sounds pretty nuts, right?
And how about you? Any children?
He's been alone for so long. It must be difficult. He's had a lot of like people exposure. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem like someone who talks a lot. And suddenly he's with Carol telling her his life story. Now he's hugging a stranger out in Greenland. Don't touch Daryl's arrows. Put that back.
You mind?
I do. Yes. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. I knew. Oh!
I'm supposed to kill you. I don't want to though.
Oh, how lovely of you. You seem nice.
And she's supposed to kill Ash? Kill him? No.
We're gonna keep him because he can fix the plane.
You ever thought about having more children?
Is that an invitation?
What kind of world is this to bring a kid into?
What if everyone felt that way? Humans would die out like we were never here.
Okay, well, it's not Ash's job to
Hannah
repopulate
wants
fucking
civilization
Greenland, alright?
time.
So let him alone.
What do you want?
I think she wants some
That's all
fuck.
I've ever wanted.
You're not serious.
We've done all the calculations. We've even picked out baby names.
Okay. You guys are crazy.
But you're gonna need to find somebody else.
Yeah. I didn't
There's
pick up on
nobody
this.
else, Ash.
Ash is not the last man in the world. You will find another
Let's fix. I should find Carol.
wiener.
Because Ian said so.
Who's Ian? And why doesn't he help repopulate the world? Ian sounds like a dude. Not to make assumptions, but it sounds like a dude's
Oh
name.
no.
I did my part, Hannah. You do yours.
She was my friend.
Carol's like, I'll be your friend. Come here, give me a fucking hug.
Would you?
Stabs her. Oh no, we're gonna make it cinematic. We're gonna kill her out here in the fog.
You know, this is the first time in years I've thought about the future.
I wouldn't think too long about the
I
future,
finally
love. I
get
don't
to
think
use
it's
it.
coming for you. Well, Ash was not having any of her bullshit. He was like, I'm not even listening to what she has to say.
I had to do it.
Yeah, he did.
No, he did.
He's so beautiful. It's actually like infuriatingly distracting. Look at those eyes. I'd be like, do you know what? I don't care if you poke the hole in the fuel tank. I'd be like, you did have to do it, sweetheart. You know what? Beautiful. Mr. Brown Eyes, I'm not going to argue with you. You did. You had to do that.
No, I've killed a lot of people.
I've got like a kill list. Do you like to hear it? I'm particularly not proud of the crispy deep fried people at the prison situation. Put those sexy tracker skins to use. He's just gonna sniff the air and be like, there, 45 minutes away, that way. It's just like the third time we've had a zoom in on that pie. Oh, is Laurent getting special fancy treats and we're not? Oh, he is! Those are Laurent's pies! Laurent isn't even fucking missing, is he? Daryl's out here risking his balls. Laurent is eating pies back at the castle.
No.
I don't know what that means. You do a twirl. Say less. Oh, we have him stashed away in Hagrid's hut, do we? This is the second time the higher-ups at the castle have tried to fuck us over. We can't even send him a text or nothing to let him know, like, hey, you've been... Oh, you bastards! You gave him an unloaded gun. Oh no, he's in on this too. Oh, I expected better from Dean Winchester. Can we at least like take his coat and give it to Daryl, maybe? You fucker, we helped you. He really thinks he's gonna be the one to take Daryl out. Nameless French boy number 4.
S'il te plaît, Emile, dis-le-moi. Quand nous étions capturés, qu'est-ce qui t'est arrivé? Qu'est-ce qu'ils t'ont fait?
Rien! That he represents a future where we can no longer be hurt. Tomorrow it will be proven.
The necklace. She didn't give a fuck about your necklace. She's like, you're turning my around to death to you? Ending your bloodline right here and now.
Alan.
Yeah.
France?
That's France down there.
You made it to France already! They were in the plane for like 45 fucking minutes! He must be a really good map reader. Because I could be looking out the window at the Eiffel Tower and I'd still be like, are you sure? And you just know everybody would have heard that plane. So if there's any French crazies, they're going to be coming to take your plane. This guy is a fantastic, fantastic pilot. I hope Carol was taking notes because I have a feeling he's not going to live to the end of the season.
Bienvenue.
Merci.
My absolute go-to sentence is Je ne comprends beaucoup. Parlez l'anglais, s'il vous plaît.
You're barely speaking French.
I've been doing a lot of things on my own.
How long are you gonna be?
No.
If I'm not back in 2 weeks, don't keep waiting.
He's totally gonna be dead when she turns up, isn't he? We're gonna get back to the plane and he's gonna be fucking dead. Well, like, she knows Daryl. No, she knows about him. You should probably try and find the most fucked up situation, and that's more than likely where he'll be. Or check the area for any cults. They love to recruit him. You can see the Arc de Triomphe and the fucking Eiffel Tower in the from the one place. They're that close to each other. He totally would have heard that when he came around to check the back of the truck. Henchman number 4 is not fucking very brainy. Heard a sound, looked at the truck, saw the trail of grain coming out the truck, and was like, Must have been the wind.
Les volontaires?
No, anytime anyone asks for a volunteer for anything, no.
Dans l'autre.
On est ensemble.
Guessing she's getting in the car with the smart people? Is that what this is gonna be? We're separating the trucks into like... I'm just judging him because he had glasses, but he looks like a doctor. Either way, Carol has somehow found herself part of the cavalry. How the fuck? She's like Daryl. She just finds herself in situations.
The one thing I promised Lily was to protect Laurent. There's a word in French.
Le bastards.
Dépaysant. It's hard to translate. It's like a nice change of scenery.
Paysan.
Oh! Oh, we're going in for a second. Oh, we're going in for the shift. You're smooching your French teacher, dude. Oh, what do we feel about that? I mean, we felt that brewing in season 1, I guess. Have we ever seen him kiss someone? Have we ever... Wait, now, he was with that one very briefly in The Walking Dead towards the... I have to go back and rewind that, because holy sweet mother of Jesus.
Are you doubting?
No offense, I don't give a fuck about the plan no more. I just saw Daryl shifting someone down by the water.
I amended the order. Daryl was in the way of our remission.
Is this who we are, Cinta?
I'm afraid so.
All we want is to be certain.
Are we together too? Is this just the episode of couple reveals? I still can't get over the fact that Isabel and Daryl were sucking tongues. And he went in for the shift. He went in for it. He was like a magnet to her lips, like a hoover, like a... straight in.
Carol.
Nice to meet you.
He's got a soft face and a kind
Where
smile.
are we going?
He's not making it out of this fucking show, is he?
They wouldn't let us ride together. I don't understand why.
It's not a good sign. Yeah, that's why you were separated, lad. It was not a good sign when you got put into separate trucks. Imagine she just like squints and she sees Daryl and Isabel in the distance playing tonsil tennis. She'd be like, I came all the way to France for you! She reminds me of the villain, the French villain from, oh, what's the French villain? She goes around sniffing stuff. She's a cartoon villain. She's next level twisted. She's enjoying this. Drinking some wine, having some torture.
Un homme, l'enfant, l'américain.
But I hope to God they don't look inside your fucking pocket watch. It's pretty much a map to it. That was a really good episode. I actually think I preferred this one to the last one. I think I preferred this to the premiere. There was just something about this one, and I'm still so caught off guard by that kiss. Oh, I would say people have thoughts on that. I think I'm going to hold off on doing episode reviews until like the season's over, and then I'm going to watch them all again and I'm just going to do season overview, and I'm collecting points. I have a notes section on my phone where the points are being collected. My boy went from being the guy that was skinning snakes living by himself out in the forest in The Walking Dead to the little French tourist tripsing through France, I guess, and smooching on Isabel with scarves. Thank you guys so much for watching. Twitter, Instagram, and the more extended version of this is linked in my description down below. My brain. I don't think we've ever seen him kiss someone. I think we don't have. I don't think we have. I really think we haven't. Oh, I'm gonna need a fucking business day or two to digest that.